Yep. Welcome to the Hastings Civic Arena for tonight's game, featuring your Hastings Peewee AA Raiders taking on the St. Michael Albertville Knights. I don't think so. Get a drop off alley, and then pick her up and then bring her to the community or the high school for a party. So, I don't think she'll make it. Starting lineup for tonight's game: number 32, Cora Engerman. On defense is number 93, London Stewart, and number 91, Eli Procaccini. And starting at center, number 68, Cooper Ewing. And flanked by number 4, Eli Engerman, and number 98, Logan Johnson. And here we go. From Hastings Civic Arena. Turnover in the zone early. Shot goes wide of Engerman. Save Engerman. Down low. Stewart trying to break it up, does. Now up to Engerman. Engerman fans on the pass. Off of Ewing's skates. Trying to find it here. It's going to come back out. It's a 2-1 the other way. Pass misses. That gives Stewart time to get back into the play. Procaccini now swings it over to Engerman. Engerman off the wall. One chip. And turned over. Now back in the defensive zone for Jansen. Jansen all the way up to Johnson. Taps it up to Ewing. Ewing shot, save, goaltender. And I looked up the goalie's name before we got in here, and I can't remember it. Jansen with puck control is going to gain his own shot, deflected wide. Kiefer for the Raiders down low. Gets it over to Kendall. Kendall back to Kiefer. Kiefer bodies off one guy. Comes out front. It's there. Kendall to the backhand. No, it doesn't make it to the net. Now Kendall with control. It was deep for Kiefer. Out front. Tom battling down there. A little mishandling by the Knights decoy. Jansen steps up and activates and breaks up any rush that the Knights would have had. Now taken away by Jansen. Jansen's going to come down the right side with speed. He's got one guy. Gets around one, knocked off his stick. Picked up by Ewing. Avoids a knee on knee. Ewing goes out front to nobody. And back from the Knights. Pushed wide by Card. Burrell with a good position, good stick in front of the net. Jansen's going to join the rush with Likes. Likes just dumps it deep. And turned over. Ewing. Ewing around two guys. Can't get a shot off. Does now. It's there. There to go. Braxton Likes knocks home the rebound. Cooper Ewing doing all the dirty work to get that puck onto the net and out front, and Braxton Likes bangs it home. 1-0 Raiders. My trusty sidekick companion, Nick Angerman, is not available tonight to be running the score clock, so you'll see that our clock is not going to be updated to the game clock, so we'll do our best to let you know. And now Ewing, down the right side, shot, and goes off and up into the netting. The legend of Hastings girls hockey, Kayla Jansen, in the house. And Sierra Ewing over there using the mic. Big shout out for taking the plunge on that. Now Stewart out the middle, crosses into the Knights' end. He's going to get a chance. He's going to come around the net. Still with puck control, still circling. Still circling. He's going to shoot. Oh, I thought that went in. Off the side of the net. Now Stewart again with the puck. Shot. Goes high over the net. Oh, Angerman there. Could not get it. A bouncing puck. Angerman's going to keep it in the zone. Get it in deep for Kendall. Got to do a better job of getting in the corner there. The Knights now out to center ice for Procaccini. Procaccini picks up the puck and gets hounded by a Knights forechecker. Dumps it deep. And London Stewart picks up control. Stewart breaks free of one. Up the wall to Johnson. Can't control. Now Angerman over there to try to get control of the puck. Jansen's going to pick it up at center ice. Over to Burrell. Burrell drops it to nobody. Jansen with a block shot. Jansen defending the wing for Ewing. Ewing now has it picked off a stick. It's going to come out. Jansen with a stick on it. Middle of the ice. Angerman trying to find it. Chips. Ewing picks up the loose one. Gets through the neutral zone. He's got a chance. He's going to get around two Knights to the net. Shot. Scores. Great individual effort by Cooper Ewing. Good work on the Raiders to battle for that puck and get that thing up. Raiders 2, Knights 0. 9:24 left, period 1. Face-off down one by the Raiders to Jansen to Burrell. Burrell now up to Likes. You got to get a stick or a skate on that. Looks like he picked up a skate on that one. I don't know. Hard to tell. Face-off down on the Raider end for Kendall. Kendall with another clean win. He's been excellent on face-offs all season this far. Burrell tries to get it to Jansen. Jansen now gets it back. Loses control of it. Out front, dangerously hard to get there. Angerman pushes it away. Good save by Cora. Now Jansen's going to pick up the puck. Up the wall to Likes. Likes goes far to Logan Card. Logan Card gains zone down the right side. Shot, middle. Goalie was out of his crease a little bit there. And net is off. Puck should remain down into the Knights' end. We're back. Ewing with the chip up and knocked down by the Knight. Forechecker. Stewart with control behind the net. Gets it up to Angerman. Angerman can't. He does control it. Tries to get it to Ewing out of his reach. Johnson's going to get there though. Johnson with good effort on that play. Ewing down to Johnson. Ewing's going to pick up the loose puck from around the net. Looking for an option. Shakes a defender. Out front, Angerman had a stick taken away. And out to center ice for London Stewart. He's going to wind up those speed he's got. Oh! Big collision along the far boards with the referee, and Stewart went down, but he looks like he's okay. Ewing. Procaccini shot. Tip high and over the net. Johnson goes down. No call. The Knights have control through the neutral zone. Around Stewart. Out front, dangerous. Johnson trying to find it. Oh my gosh. Procaccini now tries to find it, gets it around the near side to Angerman. Angerman tries to chip and run. Loose pucks just evading our sticks at the moment too. Procaccini up to Angerman. Line change underway for the Raiders. Stewart up to Wagner. Wagner, good pass to Kiefer. Kiefer trying to make a play here, get around one guy, but it gets poked off his stick. St. Michael tries to clear it out. Wagner there to keep it in. And near side. Shot, save, and it's loose, and it's in! Leon Kendall bangs it home for his first goal of the season. The outlet shops are? Yep. Leon Kendall, I think that's his first goal of the season. Be his first Peewee AA goal. Gives the Raiders a 3-0 lead. And now the Raiders looking to add on here, but St. Michael. Hi, Pete. Good. How are you? Turnover, Ewing. Ewing shot. Deflected over the net. St. Michael defender turns away. Going to come up the near side. Burrell's going to try to keep it, I think. He does. And Ewing and Likes both getting after it. Puck comes up the wall. Jansen with a good stick keeps it in. Card. Jansen trying to get there. Keeping it along the wall. Good job by Jansen and Card. Good work to keep that puck in the zone. Now near side for Burrell. Burrell can't keep that one in. Ewing there to cover. Ewing circling around. Now he's going to fight through a couple of sticks. He's just going to come right up the middle. Over to Jansen. Jansen goes deep to nobody there. Likes to Burrell. Burrell keeps it in the zone. Knocked down by Card. Puck is going to be kept at the line by Burrell. Burrell shot onto the net. Save. Card doing a great job of forechecking, keeping that puck deep. Now Ewing looking, goes to Jansen, out of his reach. Jansen, shot from the far side, right onto Asleason, and the cover. 4:26 left in period one. Face-off controlled by the Knights. Kendall behind the net. Kendall bodied off. Good play by the St. Michael defender. And now a puck in the middle of the ice. Kendall's going to chase. Up to Procaccini. Dangerous play. Procaccini there to has some help from Stewart. We got all kinds of Stewarts in the house. So we got Bennett Stewart, Colton Stewart, Squirt A. Hastings, and Cal Kokendorfer, and is it Isaac DeGroat? Yeah, look. They just had a game themselves and I think they won. Did you guys win your game? Awesome. A lot of people here to watch the Raiders tonight. Johnson uses a defenseman, Stewart. Stewart gets around a couple guys over to Johnson. Johnson gains his own shot. Wide. Angerman along the boards. Puck trying to be cleared out by the St. Michael defender. Stewart's there to keep it in. Pushes it towards the net. Angerman with he got away with that one a little bit. He could have been called for a... No, maybe not. Procaccini shot, defended well. Right onto Stewart's stick. Oh, Stewart was winding it up. Stewart knocks down one Knight. Puck is still in the zone, and it's going to be kept in. Not now. St. Michael trying to make a play to get out. Can't do it. Kendall with a good job at the end of his shift, dumping that puck deep. Get fresh bodies out. Now St. Michael's going to wind it up. Poked off with a stick. Wagner now can't keep it in. Out to center ice to Jansen. Jansen comes up to Kiefer. Kiefer to Ewing. Ewing down the left. Stop. Looking for Jansen. Hits him. Jansen. Shot. Misses the net. I think he learned to shoot from his aunt Kayla. Now Ewing. That is actually a compliment. Kayla was a very good defenseman for Hastings. Wagner. Out. Shot. Wide. Jansen pushes it to Ewing. Ewing gets around. Ewing shot. Save made. 1:35 left in the first. Face-off was originally won by Hastings, but now lost. St. Michael gains the offensive zone. Pushes it towards Angerman. Jansen defending. Has help with Kendall and shot onto Angerman. It's there. Burrell pushes it to the side. Now Kendall chips it up to Card. Card's got to look for him. I don't know what that was. Kendall to Likes. Can't handle the pass. Now Jansen there to help. Bodies off one St. Michael player. Jansen trying to make a play. Burrell down deep defending. Puck is loose. It's coming out high. Oh, shot goes wide of Angerman. Onto Angerman, get down. Puck is out. Raiders are trying to survive the end of this period here. Jansen with a good job of clearing it down the ice. It will not be an icing. Oh. Let's hope he's okay. Hope he's okay. It's a big hit. Card's gonna go to the box. So he's either getting a double minor or a 10-minute misconduct on top of it. As Kiefer's going to go serve part of the penalty for him. St. Michael player is up and skating. Now we'll wait for the penalty. It's a minor penalty on the board for card, but clearly we'll have a well, it can't be a double minus, so he's probably getting a 10. .23 seconds left to round out period one. Ewing, Johnson, Stewart, Boccaccini out to defend it. Boccaccini, good stick. Stewart paddles along the near boards down to 9, 12. Stewart killing time. Johnson there to help kill time. Johnson's going to have a chance to get a rush out of it. Ewing, 5 seconds. Ewing, shot, high scores! Woo! Filthy shot. Cooper Ewing from the top of the circles beats Asleason high. Short-handed goal for Hastings. .5 left in the period for that. At the end of one, Raiders 4, St. Michael 0. Shots on goal that period, Hastings 12, St. Michael 2. We'll be back. We are joined by a member of the Hastings 12U A team.
Hi.
And who are you?
Bella Ingram.
Bella Ingram. So Bella, you guys played a game the other night. Was that your first game?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd it go?
We won like 5-2.
Nice, nice. How did you play?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
And she's joined by her friend Hadley. Hadley Wagner's a little too shy.
She's being shy.
Thank you, Bella, for the interview.
Yes. Good job, Dave.
Hadley, who shoots better, Jacob or Hadley?
Me.
Okay.
Show her.
Sorry for making everybody dizzy out there, but really good showing. A lot of the Hastings 12UA girls here to watch the game, which is really awesome. Boccaccini over to Stewart to Ewing, and lost the puck there. We're gonna have 50 seconds left or so, 57 seconds left of a penalty kill. For St. Michael, they're gonna try to generate some offense here. Johnson does a good job of the back check. Force the Knight to get rid of it. Ewing tries to chip it around 12. 12 defenders pretty decent over there. Don't know his name. St. Michael now with the opportunity to center ice. Ewing somehow comes away with it. And he's going to kill time. He's looking over to Stewart. Stewart tries to cut to the middle. Ewing goes into the middle, And we're still short for another 8 seconds. Knights now bring it up, and that's got to be off. No, offsides. Ewing, Stewart. Nice sauce over to Stewie. Stewie trying to get it deep. Minor penalty to card is over. Shot and goal. Cooper Ewing with a great pass from Eli Angerman. Makes it 5-0. Raiders. Card was still serving. I never did get clarification, but I believe it's a 10-minute misconduct, which means he'll be back somewhere around the, I don't know, 6-minute mark or so. And a bell. Angerman with a chip and a chase. They're going to try to beat it. They got 2 on him. Angerman, good effort to get to that puck. Look at that effort. Look what it does. Absolutely beautiful effort. Jansen swings it to Burrell at the logo. Angerman gets it in. Eli Angerman down the left side. Round 1, round 2. Angerman middle. Nobody home but a St. Michael Albertville Knight. Puck's gonna come up to center ice. Jansen offside. St. Michael. Stewart back over to, Ewing to Stewart. Stewart now getting through the middle of the ice, gets into Johnson, looking for the return pass. Procaccini defending. Penalty coming up on St. Michael. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like kind of a cheap shot, maybe. Stewart, middle shot, defended. Likes goes down. Minor penalty coming up to St. Michael Albertville's number 8. Bye. Power play unit out is Ewing, Angerman, Jansen. Jansen powers to the front of the net. Now Ewing along the wall. This is how they set this up. Burrell back to Ewing. Down low to Jansen. Jansen middle. Stewart couldn't get a stick on it. He did get a stick on it, just was kind of off his blade awkwardly. Now Ewing gets it back from Burrell. Ewing looking over to Stewart. Stewart goes down deep for Jansen. Jansen with an opportunity to make a play here. Up to Burrell. Burrell, shot, knocked down, in front, Jansen shoots, scores! Good power play. Look good. Offsides at the line. St. Michael Albertville offsides. Raiders coming into this game with a 3-1 record. Dropped the opening game of the season to Rochester, but have won 3 straight since. Penalty coming up on St. Michael. That's going gonna do it right there. St. Michael goes to the box. I will try. Nope, he's not gonna give me the signal. The referee's not giving the signal, but he's in the box. Raiders back in action on Sunday morning from Shakopee. That will no doubt be the toughest test of the season so far. Face off won by the Knights. And they try to clear it out, but we're in USA hockey rules now, so that's an icing. 9:51 left in period 2. Raiders absolutely dominating this game from start to finish, or start to now. Ewing, up front, it's there! Angerman, oh, great look. Coop was ready to take that job, but Dad sent out the reinforcements on him. Now Stewart, far side. Raiders have a 1 minute left in the power play. Kendall, cross ice, had the goalie moving. Stewart gets it deep to Kiefer, or that's Kiefer. Kiefer over there to Kendall, but off his stick. Now Wagner's keeping it in. He tries to go middle, does. Kendall a shot, big save by the goalie. I forgot his name. Nielsen. I call him a Nielsen. Procaccini, good pass over to Stewart. Stewart shoots. Saved by Anleeson. Anleeson, we got it. Wholesale change for the Raiders and for St. Michael. 26 seconds left on the power play. The legendary Pete Likes here to watch his grandson Braxton play. Burrell over to Jansen. Jansen back to Burrell. Good play. Burrell goes down over to Likes. Control. Good. Burrell down to Ewing. Ewing. Shot wide. Burrell to keep. Burrell keeps. Penalty is over. Raiders still have control. Up front, Likes trying to bang it home. Puck was loose, and Leeson had it covered for a second. The whistle blows. Ewing with the win. Now with the loss. St. Michael's going to have a breakout. Far side. Puck shot around the net. Jansen to get there. Ewing to get there. Pretty easy takeaway there. Jansen's going with Ewing. You love to see that. He's going to try to get it to... Oh, he tried. Oh, it's up front. Good job by Logan Johnson. Smart hockey covering up as Jansen was down low. Now St. Michael dumps it deep. They get a line change. Johnson's going to have the puck and get harassed a little bit, but no problems because Ewing's there to pick it up. He goes to Likes. Likes tries to go middle. Misses Ewing, but it gets to Johnson. Johnson hits Ewing. Ewing down the right side. Shot. Big save. Johnson with the rebound. Stewart. Kendall. And they're going to go to work on the forecheck. They try to reverse play, but the only one there is London Stewart. Now the puck's going to come around the near side. Procaccini falls down temporarily for Wagner there. Kendall behind the net. Over to Wagner. Wagner, almost loses an edge. Gets it up to Procaccini. Procaccini to the middle. Turned over. Yeah, almost an interference there. You know, we saw this last year with London Stewart where he just knows the right amount of pressure to put on a player in that scenario where he subtly just disrupts the play without drawing that interference. Stewart off the goalpost. And St. Michael's coming back. Pass out of the reach of the winger here, but beats Procaccini. Wagner's going to pick it up. Wagner in the skates of White. Loose puck. 5:45 left in period 2. Stewart battles through a bunch of sticks. Now turns it over and goes down. Likes goes, or that's Kendall over to Procaccini. Kendall now taken to the wall. Kendall tries to give it back to him. It's all good. Stewart at the end of his long shift. Wagner gets it up to Angerman. Angerman down the right side. Stops. Looking middle. It's loose. Johnson right off the bench keeps it in. Now it's going to come all the way back to Jansen. Jansen's going to wind it up with speed. Up to Ewing. Ewing looking middle. To Angerman. Shot. Goal! Angerman from Ewing and Jansen makes it 7-0. Nice hockey play. Face-off controlled by Johnson of the Raiders. Gets it down to Jansen. Jansen goes far side to Angerman. Tries to tap it to the middle. Nobody was there. Jansen for the Raiders down in his own end. Loses control of it. Johnson right there to, I don't know, just kind of stand there and make it look good. Up to Angerman off his stick, but Ewing scores! That should be the same 3 on that goal. 8-0 Raiders. And we are going to see Coach Kyle make adjustments, I would imagine. And St. Michael pushes it all the way down to the Hastings end for Jansen to retrieve. Jansen goes down. They're not going to call that. Ewing. Yeah, that's Ewing. Middle with speed. He's not stopping. Big shot. Goalie gets a blocker on it. Johnson goes across the back of the goal crease, but nobody's home. And turned over at center ice. Ewing to Jansen. Jansen gets it in deep and takes a check for it. Oh, dude. The St. Michael goalie leaves the net, but the penalty was on them. That could have been disastrous. Yeah. Number 3 goes to the box for checking. Tries to take down the bigger player, but it just didn't work out well. Procaccini now with control. Shoots! Save made by Anleeson. Puck lost. Wagner, the strong stick, fights through a couple kids. Now over to Kiefer. Kiefer pin, gets away, shot, Kendall. And Leeson makes the save. Puck is loose behind the net. Kiefer goes high to Stewart. Stewart, move it. Keep moving the puck, guys. Stewart, shot, save, and Leeson. Hey, Tom. Procaccini with control now, up to Kiefer. Kiefer middle, looking for Wagner. And too many men on the ice. On St. Michael, Albertville. Five on three for 36 seconds. Ewing with a big face-off win to Burrell. Burrell's going to keep that. Over to Jansen. Jansen with all kinds of ice. Middle, Angerman. Oh, no, that's not Angerman. That is Likes. Now Ewing. Shoots, scores. And 9-0 Hastings. Face-off one, Jansen. Up to Ewing. Ewing drops to Angerman. Angerman goes back to Ewing. 1 minute left on the 5-on-4. Ewing up to Burrell. Down to Ewing. Ewing looking. Get it. Move it. Right there. Burrell to Ewing. Out front, just past Anleeson. Ewing to Burrell. Back to Ewing. Burrell, shot, save. Angerman behind the net goes to Ewing. Ewing, Burrell to Jansen. Jansen's going to get around one. He's going to come. Nice pass to Ewing. Oh, just defended well. Good stick by the St. Michael defender. Ewing, shot, save, and goal. It squeaks through at the goaltender Anleeson for another power play goal. 10-0 Hastings. Stewart to Johnson. Johnson taken down. Kendall picks up a loose puck, but can't do much with it there. So, do we have any thoughts on the World Series coming up? I'd like to see Toronto take down the Dodgers. Procaccini, it's gonna be an opportunity now for St. Michael. Come on, Lundy. Lundy defending, shot. It goes, I don't know. Make a fan on the shot. That was an opportunity for the Knights, but Kendall has it poked off his stick. Goes middle, looking for Johnson. 34 seconds left, period 2. Procaccini defending well. Stewart now to the puck. Stewart up to Kiefer. Kiefer, nice pass to Kendall. We're working on our breakouts. Kendall's going to gain the zone. Tries to get it to Johnson. Just a bit out of his reach. Johnson to Stewart. He's covered. Under 10 to go here in period 2. Stewart, like a bull, gets through those sticks. And penalty coming up on St. Michael Albertville. This time it's a hook. There's 1 second left in the period. Ewing's going to try a shot off the face-off here. If he gets all of it, I mean, he's got a chance to score on it. That's the end of period 2. Hastings 10, St. Michael 0. Shots on goal at the end of 2. Raiders 32, St. Michael 3. Back for period 3. Back for period 3, we have, when we start, 6:15 to 7:30. Jansen now trying to control it here at the beginning of the third period. Nice pass through the middle to Kendall. Kendall to Likes. Likes breaking for an opportunity shoot. Saved by Ann Leeson. Kendall circles. Shot. Save Ann Leeson. Couple good saves by that young netminder. St. Michael now dumps it all the way in for Jack Burrell of Hastings. Burrell gets it to Likes. I'm not sure what happened to the puck there. Couldn't really see it. But Likes is there to get it to Kendall at center ice. Likes down the left side. Logan Card back on the ice for Hastings. Kendall shot. Save Ann Leeson. On the wall, Jansen circles it back. Good patience, gets around over to Burrell. Burrell shot off the skate of Card. Kendall has it poked off his stick. Kendall now throws it behind the net. Card chases. And puck's gonna pop up center ice. Jansen for the Raiders is going to circle back, kill some time, over to Burrell. Burrell gets it up. Stewart looks like he's playing forward. Middle, shot, save Ann Leeson, beautiful save. Great pass by Stewart to get that puck to, I think it was Kendall. Even better save by that goalie. Kid's just getting peppered tonight. 35 shots on net. Johnson keeps it in for the Raiders, pushes it deep. Now St. Michael looking for a chance to get it out. And they have a chance to do it, and they do. Ewing back on defense with Procaccini. Procaccini defends that. Ewing now picks up puck up and gets it to Johnson. To Stewart. Stewart tries to make a move. You got to have one more pass there to Angerman, and then you go and you get a chance. Procaccini up to Angerman. Angerman with Stewart picks up the loose puck, circles around. Up to Angerman. Angerman gets it out of the zone. Pushed back in though. Procaccini now goes far side to Johnson. Good pass. Johnson tries to get it deep. Picked off by the St. Michael defender. Number 12's trying to wheel. Good stop and start. Trying to hit his wing a little high. Not of his reach. And number 12 trying to make a play here. Wagner with the puck. Up to Jansen. Jansen down the right side. Gets around the defender. Jansen. Shoots. Save. Van Leeson. Kendall. Over to Jansen. Good pass. Jansen again. Gets around one. Trying to find an opportunity. Gets it back to Kendall. Kendall. Shot from the point. Save Van Leeson. Kiefer with the rebound attempt. Van Leeson strong to the test on that. Wagner to Jansen from the point shot and save. And Leeson again. He's saving his best for the third period. Taking a lot of saves. Kendall another face-off win. Poke out to center ice. Tripping minor goes to Jansen. And the Raiders to the penalty kill for the first time tonight. Oh, check that the second time. Ewing, good little touch pass. Stewart now down the middle of the ice. He's going to get right through those guys. Stewart gets taken down. No penalty. Wow. I mean, you got to call that, but I guess we don't have to. Stewart around four guys. I think they're afraid to get in his way. St. Michael coach is not excited about that. Card on the forecheck. Stewart down low. Stewart just killing the penalty all by himself here. Now St. Michael gets control. And they're going to get zone entry on Procaccini. Procaccini defends. Card. Can't get it up. Procaccini holds it in to Card. Card comes up the wall, but backhand, that won't cut it. Oh, Card's going to get a loose puck. And they don't come any easier than that. Save Van Leeson. No goal. Whistle blows. Johnson along the wall. Gets rid of Johnson, getting surrounded by Knights. Looking for a piece of him. Jansen has it at the blue. Dances. Has it bounced off out to center ice. Now he comes over to Burrell. Burrell up. Kendall. Kendall. Taken into the wall. Burrell. Burrell, good job. Puck control up. Nice play by Jack. Now to Angerman in the middle of the ice. Poked off his stick. Angerman sauces it over to Burrell. Burrell to Angerman. Loses it. 7:50 left in period 3. Shot saved by Anleeson. Stewart with an easy pick off of that kid's stick. Angerman trying to get a shot off. Too many Knights in the middle. And that's going to come loose to Jansen. Jansen's got Likes down the left, down the middle. Stewart down the left. Jansen up high to Procaccini. Shot. Procaccini defended by 12. Stewart, tries to get it over to Wagner. Wagner with a back check. Procaccini, middle to Likes. Likes, Wagner, Stewart, far side. Puck out to center ice. Ewing playing defense. Procaccini and Ewing defensive partners here. Ewing with control. And loses control for a second, but gets it back. Swings it over to Procaccini. Procaccini's grandma and grandpa in attendance tonight. And oops, that puck's down there. I thought it was shot down. Ewing. Over to Procaccini. Up to Kendall. Procaccini back to Ewing. Ewing shaking and baking on number 3 and number 2. Now he's going to do the same thing to number 2. Just getting his working. Card now goes middle. Likes, shoot it. Burrell and Jansen back defending. Burrell goes over to Jansen. Jansen's going to try to wind up a little bit. Stutter step around 1. Got to be stronger on your skates there, bud. Can't fall down there. There's no pressure. Jansen with a good pass over to Hard. Hard down the right side. Kendall. Kendall along the wall. Puck comes out to Jansen at the point. Shot. Tip. Wide. Kendall chasing. He's going to get there. Pokes it to Jansen. Jansen back to Kendall. Didn't quite get it to him. And now it's going to come up center ice. 4:40 left. Jansen middle to Kendall. Kendall dumps it towards the net. Maybe change. Offsides, St. Michael. Hastings Bantam A team traveled up to St. Michael Albertville tonight for their opening game of the season. You can catch all those games also on YouTube on Brian Meyer's YouTube channel. Offside. Stewart getting through the middle of the ice. Getting pulled down. Goes into Anleeson. If that doesn't draw a penalty, I don't think anything will. But it is 10-0. London doing a lot of work just fighting through the middle of that ice. Hastings legend Reed Mason here today, coming to watch his friends. Yeah, Reed, let's talk about your season. How's it starting out?
What?
How's your season starting out?
Good.
Good? Yeah, you were just the other night you were playing a game and you had a hat trick, is that right?
Yep.
Nice. Broken stick. Puck shot all the way in. And bounce a puck. St. Michael. Out front, good look for the Knights. And that puck is cleared out. Angerman's going to be all over this Knights player. And penalty on London Stewart for checking. Burrell rings it around the boards. That's going to get up and out. Jansen controls. Off the referee. Jansen defends. Kendall throws it to center ice. Oh, just over Wagner's head. Kind of buzz the tower. Oh, everybody's ducking for cover. Pucks are flying everywhere. St. Michael trying to set up the power play here. And now they have a chance. Shot in middle. Burrell knocks it away. Burrell taken to the wall. St. Michael with a chance. Taken away by Jansen. He's going to go with it. He's going to go down again. Got to be stronger on your skates. Picked off by Kendall. Kendall dumps it on to Anleeson. Wagner gets it over to Jansen on the right side. And he throws it deep into the St. Michael end. Penalty to Stewart is over. And they're full string hockey now. There's likes coming out like a bull. Absolutely, but they're not going to call that. Likes the burst of energy. Likes to the middle, and Leeson save made. Likes with a burst of energy off the bench. Hard to find that usually in a 10-0 game, but 36 seconds left to close it out. Stewart tries the wrap. It's out front loose. Puck jumps out to center ice for Procaccini. Procaccini down to 20 seconds left. Trying to end this one now. And card drops to Ewing. Ewing to Procaccini. Likes. Offsides with 7 seconds left. And this will close this one out. We'll be live from Shakopee on Sunday morning, starting at 9:30 Central Daylight Time. 4 seconds. Ewing wants one more. Shot, save, and Leeson. And 93 is getting another one. I didn't see it. But he's going to the box with 1.4 left. That'll do it. Raiders with a 10-0 win. Shots 46-3. Cora Angerman with a first Peewee AA shutout. Congratulations, Cora. Hey, Court. Good of you. Let's see if we can catch Cora coming off the ice. As she waits for all her players. Cora gets the shutout. Good job, girl.